today. They've decided they want to go disrupt the healthcare space, specifically the pharmaceutical space. So Amazon Pharmacy is launched now. I think you were saying it was already officially launched. Is that right?
Yeah, I opened up Amazon today, and sure enough, plastered on the front page at the top was now offering Amazon Pharmacy. So that is official as of today. It
Yeah,
is.
but we think it's based on their acquisition of PillPack, right?
Yeah, so that happened back in 2018. I know we have a couple friends that used to work for them or be interns for them, but they worked them to the bone. Hiring the lowest people they can, the cheapest workers that are suitable for it, that are pharmacy students, trying to get them involved.
Yeah,
And
but hey, look what
yeah,
we're into now. It's Amazon Pharmacy, and Prime members can now get their prescription shipped to them with 2 day shipping for free,
yeah,
rather than relying on the postal service. So another blow to the USPS by Amazon, but also, this is taking some direct shots and ricochet shots at companies like CVS, Walmart, Rite Aid, Walgreens, GoodRx. GoodRx stock got slammed today.
yeah,
And I only mention that just because of the response, and that people now, once Amazon has entered the chat, everybody freaked out and immediately. I thought it was interesting though, like Amazon didn't increase in much value based on this news. Maybe people are waiting to see them bring the receipts, specifically CVS receipts that go about 5 yards in length, in total length, but when they you bring those long ass receipts to the next couple of earnings and see how it's actually doing.
yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, like you were kind of mentioning, like with PillPack, they had this, not under the Amazon name per se, but they did own it, so it was available. So they were kind of testing out the waters, it seems like, and from everything this is pointing to, it was successful to where they could ramp it up to make it very widely available through the Amazon branch, and directly use their name. So
Yeah,
yeah, and you mentioned
utilizing
Walmart.
utilizing one of the best supply chains in the world to do it. So,
Exactly. Yeah,
um,
you mentioned Walmart too. I know they have been really pushing to get their telemedicine stuff out, and all the pharmacy stuff a little more widely available in recent months. And seems like they have some really direct competition in the disruption portion of this. I mean, like you said, CVS, GoodRx, all that stuff. They kind of were relying on this. Walmart wasn't so much, but they were trying to get into the industry ahead of time, and I didn't know Amazon was going to be making this big of a move. I don't know if anyone really did.
well, I did because I'm a genius, but and I've heard it from other people that are smarter and more well informed than me. But no, it was rumored this is going to happen. Amazon has launched a healthcare venture with J.P. Morgan and Berkshire Hathaway. I'm not saying that's the exact same thing, but it was not new that Amazon wanted to get into the healthcare space in general. Um, I think this is it's a brilliant move though, because it's utilizing their already existing supply chain and delivery network, and they already have the majority of American households have a Prime membership. So their total addressable market, like their TAM, is just incredibly large for this, and everyone needs prescriptions at some point in life. That's one of the, death, taxes, prescriptions, and the Texans disappointing. I don't know the guarantees of life, but I think it's a great move, and I think it's also interesting that so Walmart's coming after Amazon for grocery and already had the existing pharmacy business, and now Amazon is going after Walmart's pharmacy business. So it's like, which of those two uh aspects, that dichotomy, is going to be more valuable in the long run for these two? It's not David and Goliath. This is, Goliath v Goliath, Rocky versus Creed.
Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. I mean, do you think they hurt each other by competing like this, or do you think it might even help both of them by providing the service
I
for
mean,
both services?
if Americans can get prescription drugs faster, more reliably, on time, and hopefully cheaper, I don't care which of these two companies makes a little less profit than the other.
Right. But I mean, also the competition too between each major industry might make it cheaper for everyone else, and more readily available, depending on which one
Yeah.
you use. If they're both staying around, which I assume they will.
Yeah, it'll be we need to learn more about I think the how the pharmaceutical middlemen are going to work into this, since they're the ones that are the
Yeah.
biggest issue of price gouging that's passed along to the consumer. So how are those, how are those people going to be, and companies going to be involved in the price setting? Is Amazon literally just going to be the UPS guy showing up with your pills, or are they going to be taking a more involved role of trying to pass along savings, and taking potential losses in this division to try to even get more people hooked onto their Prime membership, or maybe they increase the Prime membership if you're also starting to use the pharmacy aspect. So I don't know. We'll see.
I guess
But
you hope the latter, but what does that actually mean in the long term too? It's like then you become even more reliant on their service.
yeah, I think it also gives Amazon a way to extract even more revenue out of American households that they already are doing. So they're winning even more where they already dominate, rather than relying on more and more global expansion. We're about to see them dominate over the holidays here in a sec. I would imagine we'll start seeing preliminary results of how Amazon Pharmacy is doing in terms of revenues and the target for that. So it'll be. I'm curious to see how it versus Walmart, and I'm all for the battle of the ecom giants, as long as stuff is made easier for me and cheaper for me and arrives at my door when I want it to.
Absolutely. Well, world domination's
Oh,
coming
it's
very
already
soon by
there.
Amazon.
We're talking about the richest guy in the world. He's already achieved that. It's at this point now. It's just how much more can you go?